Hello there. I'm so excited you could join us one more time for the word of the week. I'm so excited that we continue to do this week after week, and you are being blessed as we go through devotions related to the things we have been learning. The word for the week today is taken from 2 Kings chapter 13 verse 19. It's a story of Joash and Elisha. 19 reads, "And the man of God was angry with him and said, 'You should have struck 5 or 6 times. Then you would have struck Syria till you had destroyed it. But now you will strike Syria only 3 times. The message for the week is entitled, Ingredients for Winning. A short part of the story we just read really concerns a king called Joash, who had adversaries from Syria. He wanted to overcome them, so he went to someone he called his father, Prophet Elisha. They had a chat. They talked about a few things, and at some point he asked him to strike the ground. And he struck 3 times. The prophet said, prophetically, the number of times he struck the ground represented how many times he was going to conquer the enemy. Had he known, he would have struck more, but the prophet had insight that he didn't have. And this clearly represents a few steps or a few ingredients for you to win in your Christian life, in any area of your life. You can learn from Joash and the encounter he had with Elisha. 3 things I have picked from it. Number 1, seek counsel from the right source. Number 2, obey instruction. And number 3, be tenacious. Have tenacity. Don't give up. Ingredients to win it. Seeking counsel from the right source is basically this. When we have setbacks, we have disappointments, usually we are inclined to go to people who are not experienced, or people who are friends, people who just side with us, people who are not mature in the things of God. It is important to have someone in your life who has a track record of God being with them. Personally, I believe I have someone like that. My senior pastor, my father in ministry, Dr. Samuel Donko. He has unlocked many complex situations in my life with just a simple word of advice. You need someone like that in your life. Is there anyone in your life with whom God is that you're not recognizing? It's time to recognize them and seek counsel from the right source. You win that way. Well, secondly, you need to obey instruction. Many a times when we are in troubles and setbacks or in difficult or stagnant situations, we're just looking for pity. We're looking for sympathy. We're looking for someone to listen to us. But it's very important that as a Christian or as a believer, you listen to instructions and obey them. You're not just looking for someone to pray with you and to cry with you. You're looking for an instruction to obey. The word of God is full of instructions. Forgive, give, pray, fast. These are instructions that you obey in the midst of a time where you want to step forward or go or advance. You want to obey, just like Joshua 1 verse 8 says, then you will make your way fruitful, make your way prosperous. You will have good success if you do well to do what it says. If you just hear and not do, you become deceived. Do what you hear. Obey instructions. It's a key to winning. And then thirdly, but not least, be tenacious. We can tell from the story that Joash he sought counsel from a man who had great insight. Who would have thought that striking the ground was winning? He had a great father who had great insight. He also was obedient because he said he should strike the ground, and he did strike the ground. But there was a third ingredient that he basically missed out on. That was very dependent on him. He said, strike the ground. He could have struck 100 times, but he stopped at 3. This is where being tenacious comes in. Sometimes things don't just clear out quickly. You need patience, perseverance, and endurance. You need to have stubborn tenacity against problems that do not want to yield. Victory demands that you do not quit when you don't see immediate results. Keep going. Don't quit before the victory comes, and you will win. God is with you. Keep on striking the ground. Keep obeying the instructions. And find a Father through whom you will seek good counsel. You will win. Stay blessed. Catch you next week. Bye.